Hi, second grade readers. I am Mrs. Winters, and we're going to be doing some reading today. We're going to be reading the book First Day Jitters, and I think you're going to really enjoy this book. But I want you to think about, as we read, making a connection with this book. As readers, if we can make a connection either to ourselves, to another book, or to the world around us, it helps us understand what we're reading so much more. So I want you to think about today, as we read the book First Day Jitters, can you make a connection to yourself, to another book, or to the world around you? Let's read First Day Jitters. Sarah dear, time to get out of bed, Mr. Hartwell said, poking his head through the bedroom doorway. You don't want to miss the first day at your new school, do you? I'm not going, said Sarah, and pulled the covers over her head. Of course you're going, honey, said Mr. Hartwell as he walked over to the window and snapped up the shade. No, I'm not. I don't want to start over again. I hate my new school, Sarah said. She tunneled down to the end of her bed. I'm kind of making a text to self connection because Mrs. Winters does not like to get up in the morning either. So I'm kind of identifying with Sarah here. How can you hate your new school, sweetheart? Mr. Hartwell chuckled. You've never even been there before. Don't worry. You liked your other school. You'll like this one. Besides, just think of all the new friends you'll meet. That's just it. I don't know anybody, and it will be hard, and I just hate it. That's all. Well, what will everyone think if you aren't there? We told them you were coming. They will think that I am lucky, and they will wish that they were at home in bed just like me. Mr. Hartwell sighed. Sarah Jane Hartwell, I'm not playing this silly game 1 second longer. I'll see you downstairs in 5 minutes. Uh-oh. I'm also making another connection with this book. My mother used to have to do that with me sometimes too. When she used my middle name, I always knew she meant business. Sarah tumbled out of bed. She stumbled into the bathroom. She fumbled into her clothes. My head hurts, she moaned as she trudged into the kitchen. Mr. Hartwell handed Sarah a piece of toast and her lunchbox. They walked to the car. Sarah's hands were cold and clammy. Ooh, what does it mean if someone's hands are cold and clammy? I think it usually means when that happens to me, I'm really nervous. My hands get all kind of wet feeling. Do yours sometimes too when you get nervous? They drove down the street. She couldn't breathe. Ooh, I also sometimes feel like I can't breathe when I'm nervous. And then they were there. I feel sick, said Sarah weakly. Nonsense, said Mr. Hartwell. You'll love your new school once you get started. Oh, look, there's your principal, Mrs. Burton. Sarah slumped down in her seat. Oh, Sarah, Miss Burton gushed, peeking into the car. There you are. Come on, I'll show you where to go. She led Sarah into the building and walked quickly through the crowded hallways. Don't worry, everyone is nervous the first day, she said over her shoulder as Sarah rushed to keep up. When they got to the classroom, most of the children were already in their seats. The class looked up as Mrs. Burton cleared her throat. Class, attention please, said Mrs. Burton. When the class was quiet, she led Sarah to the front of the room and said, Class, I would like you to meet your new teacher, Miss Sarah Jane Hartwell. Oh my goodness, did you see the ending of that book coming? Wow, that was awesome. So even teachers have the same feelings as you do on the first day of school. I bet that you can make a connection either to yourself, to another book, or to the world around you. And I'd love to see what you can do. So if you would like to make a connection and upload it to Seesaw for us, we would love, you can either do it in writing or you can do a video. We would love to hear the connection you made to the story, First Day Jitters. Bye. See you tomorrow.